Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm excited to have you here today. Today's presentation is titled The Sound of Music. We'll explore the magic behind this timeless classic, including its history, influence, and what makes it so special. So, let's get started and enjoy the journey together. Let's take a closer look at the key points for Part I, focusing on Evelyn Glennie. Evelyn is a remarkable percussionist who redefines what it means to connect with music. She demonstrates that hearing isn't the only way to experience sound. She uses her body and senses to interpret music in innovative ways. Her story highlights the importance of perseverance and adapting to challenges, inspiring us all to find new pathways in our own pursuits. This section underscores how individual resilience and creative expression can break down barriers, aligning perfectly with the overall theme of exploring diverse musical experiences and the power of human potential. On this slide, we focus on the objectives of our session. First, we want to inspire you by exploring the real-life stories of two incredible musical maestros through their biographies. These stories are not just about their fame, but about their journeys, struggles, and successes. We hope you'll see how their experiences can motivate you in your own lives. Next, we aim to emphasize the importance of simplicity and hard work. Sometimes, it's the straightforward efforts and humble beginnings that lead to greatness. We want you to believe that with dedication and perseverance, you can achieve your goals too. We also want to introduce some new vocabulary related to music and biography, enriching your language skills. This will help you better understand and discuss these fascinating stories. And finally, our goal is to help you develop your reading skills and foster a good reading habit. Reading biographies and stories about real people can be both inspiring and educational, and it's a great way to improve your literacy. All of these objectives are connected to our overall theme of learning from real-life examples and realizing your potential through perseverance and continuous learning. Let's take a moment to reflect on some thought-provoking questions. First, can you think of people who have fought against their physical odds and achieved something truly extraordinary? These stories often inspire us and remind us of the incredible human spirit. Next, what was it that made their qualities so special? Was it their resilience, determination, or something else that set them apart? Thinking about these traits helps us understand what it takes to overcome challenges. Now, shifting gears a little, can you name some Indian musicians? India has a rich musical heritage, full of talented artists who have contributed to the world of music in remarkable ways. When I mention the musical instrument, Shane, what comes to your mind? Perhaps its unique sound or its traditional role in celebrations. It's a beautiful instrument that holds cultural significance. And finally, when you hear the name Evelyn Glennie, which musical instrument do you associate with her? Evelyn Glennie is a renowned percussionist known for her extraordinary ability to play percussion instruments despite her deafness. Her story exemplifies how passion and perseverance can break barriers. All these questions connect to our overall theme, highlighting extraordinary qualities and inspiring stories that show us the power of determination and resilience. Let's take a closer look at some new words related to our theme today. First, we have xylophone. A xylophone is a musical instrument made up of a row of wooden bars of different lengths. These instruments are quite popular in the music of West and Central Africa, adding rich sounds and rhythms. Next, we have percussionist. A percussionist is someone who plays percussion instruments, like keyboards, snare drums, bass drums, tenors, or timpani. For example, Parker has recently started her career as a solo percussionist, showcasing her talent and dedication. Moving on, impaired means weakened. For instance, my friend Geeta is suffering from impaired vision, which means her eyesight is not as strong as it used to be. It's a word that helps us describe conditions affecting our abilities. Then we have intriguing. This word means fascinating and curious. For example, I found the magic show very intriguing because of the mysterious tricks and illusions that kept everyone guessing. Finally, potential refers to a quality or ability that can be developed over time. Mahesh has the potential of becoming a good cricketer if he continues to practice and improve his skills. These words help us better understand the topics we're exploring today, especially in relation to music, talent, and personal growth. Now let's look at some new vocabulary words related to our topic. First, we have souvenirs. Souvenirs are objects given in memory of a place, person, or event. For example, a recording of a performance can serve as a souvenir of a great production. Next, we have generic. This word is used for a name given to a whole class or group. For instance, chèvre is a generic term for all cheeses made from goat's milk. Moving on, reeded describes wind instruments that have reeds, like the flute or clarinet. You might notice that my house has a front door with a reeded glass panel. That's an example of the word in use. The word auspicious means promising to bring good fortune. For example, people often say that a rising moon is an auspicious sign. Lastly, indispensable means absolutely necessary. For example, a good resource for teachers is an indispensable tool. These words help us better understand and describe the music and culture associated with Bismillah Khan's Shahini. When Evelyn Glennie was just 8 years old, her mother first noticed her hearing disability. By the time she was 11, it was confirmed at school. Despite her passion for music, her teachers initially discouraged her from pursuing a career in that field. Fortunately, she met Ron Forbes, a talented percussionist, who recognized her potential and decided to support her. He trained Evelyn to sense music through different parts of her body, which was a game changer for her. She became excited as she felt vibrations everywhere, her body, her mind, and her soul. Evelyn was a dedicated student, soaking in every lesson, and she learned to open herself to sounds and vibrations like never before. From that moment, she never looked back. She then joined the prestigious Royal Academy of Music, working tirelessly with a strong determination to succeed. Her hard work paid off, and she quickly rose to the top. In 1991, she received the Royal Philharmonic Society Soloist of the Year award, a huge achievement. She toured around the world, performing in concerts with a busy schedule, even becoming a bit of a workaholic. But she also gave back, performing free concerts in prisons and hospitals, sharing her gift with those in need. Evelyn became a shining star, inspiring not just people with disabilities but everyone. She achieved more than many people twice her age, earning a great reputation in the world of orchestras. Her story shows us that with determination and passion, anything is possible. Evelyn's journey encourages those who are handicapped to believe in themselves. If she can do it, so can they. Let's take a closer look at Evelyn Glennie, a truly remarkable multi-percussionist. She can play around 1,000 different instruments with incredible precision. What's even more inspiring is that she listens to sound without hearing it in the traditional sense. Evelyn faced a major challenge. She was profoundly deaf, and it was discovered when she was just 11 years old. Despite this, she dreamed of pursuing a career in music, but her teachers initially discouraged her. Fortunately, Ron Forbes recognized her potential and supported her. He advised her to not rely solely on listening through her ears, but to sense and feel the music in other ways. This was a turning point for her. She began to feel the vibrations of drums, starting from her waist up for the higher-pitched sounds, and from her waist down for the lower ones. Over time, she realized she could feel vibrations all over her body, which opened up a new world of musical sensation. Her story is truly inspiring because it shows how determination and innovative thinking can overcome even the most daunting obstacles. This connects perfectly to our overall theme, showing how resilience and adapting to challenges can lead to extraordinary achievements. Let's start by looking at Evelyn Glennie and her incredible journey. She describes how she can feel music through her skin, her cheekbones, and even in her hair. This highlights her unique ability to perceive sound vibrations beyond ordinary hearing. She learned to open her body and mind to these sounds and vibrations, which transformed her relationship with music. And after embracing this approach, she never looked back. Her passion and determination drove her forward. Evelyn joined the prestigious Royal Academy of Music, where she scored one of the highest marks in its history, a remarkable achievement. She worked tirelessly with strong dedication, showing us the power of perseverance. Through her hard work, she reached the very top of her field. In 1991, She was awarded the Royal Philharmonic Society's Soloist of the Year, a highly prestigious honor. But Evelyn's contributions go beyond just performing. She gives free concerts in prisons and hospitals, reaching those who need music most. She is truly an inspiration, especially for deaf children, proving that music is accessible to everyone. She has accomplished more than many people twice her age, and she's earned a name in the orchestra world. Her story inspires those with disabilities, showing that if Evelyn can succeed, so can they. Her journey reminds us all of the power of resilience and the importance of believing in ourselves. Let me tell you more about Bismillah Khan and his incredible contribution to music. The shahnai, the instrument he mastered, actually replaced the pungi, which had a shrill and unpleasant sound. The pungi's tonal quality was improved by a barber, known as a nai, working for the Emperor Aurangzeb, and that's how it got its new name, shahnai. Ustad Bismillah Khan is renowned as a shahnai maestro, and his journey with music began very early. He was just 3 years old when he started learning, initially in the company of his maternal uncle. He used to sing Chayata at the Baharaji temple and practice the shahnai in Vishnu temple and Mangala Maya temple in Varanasi. His life is a shining example of simplicity and communal harmony, showing how music can unite people beyond boundaries. His big break came in 1938, when the All India Radio in Lucknow started broadcasting his performances. One of his most historic moments was playing the shahnai from the Red Fort on August 15, 1947, during India's independence, in the presence of Pandit Nehru. Bismillah Khan performed both in India and internationally, giving us many memorable performances. He also composed music for 2 films, Gunj Uthai Shahnai and Sanadhi Apana. He was deeply attached to his homeland, India, especially Benares and the Holy Ganga. So much so that he refused an offer to become the head of a shahnai school in the USA. In recognition of his immense contribution to Indian music and culture, he was awarded the Bharat Ratna, India's highest civilian award, in 2001. His life and work truly exemplify dedication, humility, and love for his country and its traditions. Today, we continue our journey by exploring the remarkable life of Bismillah Khan, one of India's most iconic classical musicians. In this part of the lesson, I want to highlight the origins of the shahnai and how it became such a significant instrument in Indian music. The shahnai actually evolved from the pungi, which had an unpleasant sound. Interestingly, the tonal quality of the pungi was improved by a barber, called a nai, working for the Emperor Aurangzeb. That's how the name shahnai, meaning royal flute, came into being. We then look at Khan's early life, which is truly inspiring. He was born in Dumrian, Bihar, where his grandfather served as a shahnai player in the court of the Bajpur king. From a very young age, just 3 years old, Bismillah Khan was drawn to music. He learned and practiced with his maternal uncle, which shows how early his passion was ignited. His life was simple yet filled with a sense of community and harmony. He would sing Chayata in the Baharaji temple and practice the shahnai in various temples in Varanasi, like Vishnu temple and Mangala Maya temple. His dedication paid off when he got a major break in 1938 with the opening of All India Radio in Lucknow, giving him a platform to reach a wider audience. Most notably, on August 15, 1947, he played the shahnai from the Red Fort in front of the nation, in the presence of Pandit Nehru. This moment wasn't just a musical performance, it was a symbol of India's independence and cultural pride. All these points tie back to our overall theme: how individual talent, rooted in tradition, can inspire unity and national identity. Bismillah Khan's life exemplifies humility, dedication, and the power of music to bridge divides. Let's talk about Bismillah Khan's remarkable legacy. He gave countless memorable performances not only across India, but also internationally, earning numerous awards and accolades. His music featured in 2 films, Gunj Uthai Shahnai and Sanadhi Apana, showcasing his versatile talent. What's truly inspiring is his deep love for his homeland, India, especially the holy city of Benares and the Ganga. Despite offers to lead shahnai schools abroad, in the USA, he chose to stay connected to his roots, highlighting his strong cultural and emotional ties. In 2001, he was honored with India's highest civilian award, the Bharat Ratna, which underscores his significance in Indian culture. Ultimately, his life exemplifies India's rich cultural heritage, where boundaries of religion and tradition blend seamlessly. His dedication shows that even a devout Muslim, like Bismillah Khan, could play the Shehnai at the revered Kashi Vishwanath temple, symbolizing unity and shared cultural pride. Today, I want to highlight the inspiring messages we can learn from two remarkable individuals. First, Evelyn Glennie's story teaches us that disabilities are not the end of the road. With determination, confidence, and a firm resolve, we can overcome obstacles and turn challenges into opportunities. Her life shows that hardships can be countered, problems can be solved, and dreams can become reality if we believe in ourselves and stay committed to our goals. The key takeaway here is that there is always a way out of life's difficulties. We just need to find that way and follow it with unwavering faith in our abilities. Moving on, Bismillah Khan's life reminds us of the incredible richness of Indian music. His journey exemplifies how traditional art forms can be preserved, inherited, and even enhanced through originality. His quote, "Teach your children music. This is Hindustan's richest tradition. Even the West is now coming to learn our music," beautifully underscores the value of our cultural heritage. It also reminds us that we should love our country and rise above communal feelings, embracing unity and pride in our shared traditions. Together, these stories emphasize resilience, cultural pride, and the importance of staying true to our roots while confidently facing life's challenges. Now that we've covered the main ideas, let's talk about how to approach your reading effectively. First, it's important to read the lesson carefully using different methods. Skimming is a quick way to get a general overview of the material, so you can understand the main idea without getting caught up in every detail. Scanning, on the other hand, is useful when you're looking for specific facts or information. You move your eyes quickly over the text to find what you need. Reading for detail involves a deeper level of understanding, where you read between the lines to grasp the full meaning and underlying messages. It's also helpful to underline difficult words as you read and use a dictionary to find their meanings. This will expand your vocabulary and make future reading easier. Remember to refer to the key vocabulary given in your book to reinforce your understanding. Additionally, be sure to use the writing skills suggested on page 29. They are designed to improve your comprehension and expression. The purpose of this PowerPoint presentation is to give you a clearer, more thorough understanding of the lesson. Finally, after you've gone through the lesson, take some time to answer the questions under Thinking About Text. These questions help you reflect and deepen your grasp of what you've learned, making your study more effective.